Please, I can't sleep.
It's time to listen to Courtney at last on the Ramblings of an Insomniac podcast.
Hello, howdy. Welcome to episode 57 of the Ramblings of an Insomniac. I am Courtney Perry, and thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. What has been on my mind? I love how I always just get right to it. So what has been keeping me up as of recently? Well, the world, America specifically. America has lost its ever living fucking mind. We are so privileged. I don't care how poor you are in America. I don't care how poor you are in America. You're still more privileged than a lot of people in other countries. And we have gotten so bored that we have to make up things. We have to just make up shit to be pissed about, to bitch about, to complain about, to whine about, to feel that we just want to whine. It's like the last couple of years has been the most obnoxious people. Everybody just whines incessantly. I'm so oppressed, and people call me ma'am, and people call me sir, and I don't like being called ma'am, and I don't like the door held open. People hold open the door. People call me ma'am and woman and girl and boy, and people just don't identify me correctly. I'm not identified as what I feel like I need to identify with. And if people don't immediately identify me correctly, I'm going to just, I'm going to throw a fit. I'm going to throw a fit because I have nothing whatsoever going on in my life at all. I have no worries at all. So I need to make up stuff to complain about. And if someone misgenders me because I look like a boy and I have a boy name and I have a penis, and they, God forbid, then think I'm a boy, I'm going to cry about it. Or if I have a vagina and I have a girl name and I have boobs and I look like a girl, and genetically and scientifically I am a girl, but someone calls me a girl, oh my God, they're so bad. They should lose their job. They should die. They should walk the plank. They should be part of a firing squad because they, misgendered you or whatever the fuck you're calling it now. Honestly, I'm so over it. I'm so over it. We have a president who is no longer a president on trial for something that has no relevance whatsoever to anything. We have just lost our ever living minds here in the States. And I'm fairly certain, of course, I'm just assuming, but I'm fairly certain from everything that I've seen, other countries are looking at us like we're idiots. Like, get over yourselves. Honestly, there are people starving. There are people having to eat rats and don't eat at all. There are people that are living in communist countries. There are people that have no rights whatsoever. Women are truly, truly, genuinely oppressed in other countries. And here we are in the States, just making up random, ridiculous crap to complain about because we have nothing better to do. I don't have enough food. I threw away most of my food. I threw away most of it, but I just feed me, put a lot of food in my mouth. Ugh, like it's just ridiculous. We've turned into a bunch of obese, obese, lazy, I have a sudden hypochondriacs too, yes, but hypocritical, hypocritical, whiny people that have nothing better to do with our time than to make up ridiculous crap to complain about. It's gotten so beyond out of control that at first I was laughing. At first I found it funny. I'm like, wow, this is funny. People are complaining about if someone holds open a door for you, how especially people in Portlandia. For those of you who are from another country and not from the States, if you're ever in America and you want to visit Oregon, I highly suggest Oregon. It's a beautiful state. We have valleys, we have rivers, we have mountains, we have oceans, we have high desert, we have everything. It's gorgeous, it's beautiful. We have lush greenery, but we also have deserts. It's amazing. But the people here are rude and shitty. And Portland, I'm going to call you out because I just absolutely detest Portland more than anything in the world. Although they have good microbrews and a lot of the city itself, the city of Portland is great as far as has a lot of amazing art galleries, amazing shops. The waterfront is beautiful. The city is great now that, well, actually there's a lot of homeless now and a lot of, it doesn't look as great as it used to because Kate Brown has single-handedly just completely, she's just ruined Portland. But it used to be a very beautiful, cool, fun place to go. Lots of clubs, lots of cool bars, lots of microbrews, lots of art galleries. The waterfront's great. It looks beautiful at night. Now you don't want to go anywhere near Portland. It's a shithole. It's an absolute shithole. And I'm secretly wishing that a sinkhole would swallow up the entire city of Portland because it's just a crap hole. Same with California. I'm sorry, California. I guess not all of California. Northern California can stay. But Central and Southern California, I'm secretly hoping that a tsunami or a sinkhole or an earthquake just engulfs the majority of California because I'm sorry, but you all have lost your minds. You really are so out of touch, especially celebrities that live in LA. Oh my God. LA just needs to be, there are 1,000,001 movies, 1,000,001 movies that consist of LA being set on fire, earthquakes, aliens invading it, water taking it over. There's like so many scenarios of LA being taken over that I think that it's pretty much trying to give a hint that no one likes California. It's just where douchey, self-righteous, entitled people. I don't want to speak for all of California. I know that there are many, many, many wonderful, wonderful people in California. I'm sorry. I shouldn't say that. I'm being an asshole. I should not say that. I'm sure there are many, many wonderful, lovely people in California. But the celebrities in California, give me a goddamn break. You're not living in reality at all. You are so out of touch with reality. It's insane. It's insane to me, the things that you have to make up and how hypocritical you are. Okay. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you. Sorry, I was I had a neighbor that was, see, this is why I love our little area. If I'm pulled over, people want to check and make sure that I'm okay, make sure that I don't need anything. You probably don't get that in LA. You probably don't get that in bigger cities, but in smaller towns, you get people that will check on you. I'm sure in bigger cities you won't get that because you're afraid you're going to get mugged. Not that you can't get mugged, not that small cities are necessarily safe. We have our own, obviously we have crime, but I'm sorry, I'm going to hate on the majority of California. And like I said, we have this weird thing in Oregon where Californians are just, we see a license plate. If you're from California, I'm just going to tell you this right now. If you're from California, I've said this on 100 podcasts. If you're from California and you move to Oregon or you're visiting Oregon and you have California plates, I promise you that every Oregonian, about 90% of the Oregonians that are driving behind you and can see your license plate are flipping you off and saying horrible, mean, nasty things to you. It's just how it is. I'm sorry. I'm sure you're perfectly lovely. I'm sure you're a wonderful person. And I'm sure that Oregonians are just assholes because we do that. But we do. And I'm one of them. I'm one of those people that if I'm behind somebody that has a California license plate, I'm going to be cursing their name and going, go back to your state. Although I don't think Oregon's any better. That's what's funny. I really don't think we're any better. We're just as liberal to a fault. Again, I consider myself a conservative hippie, meaning I am liberal and conservative both. I have liberal views, I have conservative views. But California is just, and Oregon and Washington, the whole West Coast is just over the top, lost its damn mind, needs a lobotomy. The West Coast needs a lobotomy because holy forking shirt balls. What is going on? And half of the East Coast. The East Coast also needs a lobotomy. I do not, except for Florida. I don't understand the mentality of people today. The things, I mean, I have been getting, like I said, I've been getting death threats, people wishing death upon me because I said that being gay or being a woman or being Black or being Hispanic or Native American or skinny or overweight or bisexual or transgender or a Republican or a Democrat does not make you special. I said it's one ingredient that makes you who you are, just part of it. You shouldn't let that define you. I got people hating on me because of that and wanting me dead. And I got, 12,000 views on my TikTok video, 12,000. And out of those 12,000, I would say I've had about 4,000 comments. And out of those 4,000 comments, I would say 3,900 of them were incredibly over the top harassment, bullying, probably legally have the right to go after people, but I don't give a shit enough about people, especially people like that. People that have the audacity to claim that they're educated, remotely intelligent, or remotely accepting, and people that are hypocritical, I don't care enough about because I'm like, wow, you're sad and you're pathetic. So I'm not going to worry about you because you have enough on your plate. Being sad, being bored, being pathetic is hard enough to deal with. So I already feel so sorry for you that I can't care what you think. But when we are raiding Trump's home illegally, when we have taken him to trial and we want him to go to jail over things, I don't know. This world has just, we don't go for Hunter Biden's laptop. We don't go for the fact that about Epstein and his guest list. We don't go for all of, the COVID and how Kate Brown and so many politicians completely mismanaged it. We don't go for the hundreds of thousands of things that are going on in the world right now, the lies, the blatant, disgusting lies that have come out. They did not give us facts at all about COVID. They are into big pharma, and Biden clearly is sucking the wee-wee, sucking the penis of so many different people, and he is having to make good on all of his promises. And if he doesn't make good on his promises that he has given to many people, well, then he's screwed, just like Hillary, just like the Clinton administration, just like Obama. They've all promised to suck the dicks of so many different people. And basically, they have so many dick sucking to do that now they need to have a porn gangbang going on because they don't have enough mouths to be able to suck all the dicks of the people that they've promised things to. And I'm sorry, I'm getting explicit here. I'm getting gross, but it's gotten that bad in this country that it's embarrassing. Our inflation is through the roof. Nobody can get a job. We have gas that has now gone down, but was through the roof, but is still high. And our economy is just crap. Everybody hates everybody. Everybody is suing everybody. And apparently now you can just accuse somebody of something. And if you accuse somebody, it means that it's fact. It means that they now have to lose their job and their livelihood and not put food on the table and not have a home and be homeless just because somebody accused somebody of something because their little baby feelings got hurt. What is going on with our teeny tiny baby feelings? Like, when did we become so crazy over the top sensitive to where every single thing and every single sentence we have an issue with? No one can say anything anymore. You can't hold open doors. You can't be polite. You can't say please and thank you. You can't say yes or no, sir. You can't hold open doors. You can't do anything because someone takes issue with it. So I'm just going to start slamming doors in people's faces, I guess, and start calling people humanoids or something. I don't know. It's absolutely out of control. And we celebrate Women's Month by giving awards to men. We've got men now that can be in women's sports and women's locker rooms. We've got women that can be in men's sports and men's locker rooms. And I just feel like we're taking several steps backwards. We're trying to now get where if you're African American and you live in San Francisco, you can apparently, I need to look up the amount, but I keep hearing all different amounts, but that you can get money now because somehow throwing money at people that never, ever, ever had to deal with oppression or slavery, somehow throwing money now makes history different and okay. I don't know. This world is just backwards. I feel like I'm in backwards, upside down land. I'm waiting for someone to go, psych, just kidding. This last couple of years have just been a big Truman Show. We're all a bunch of guinea pigs. I don't know. It's very weird. It's gotten so weird that it's creepy. And people are falling for it. We have so many ignorant sheep that are uneducated, ignorant people running around just believing the stupidest crap in the world without doing any type of background, any type of research. Nobody is researching anything. And we're all just listening to, like, if you're a Democrat, you're just listening to CNN. If you're a Republican, you're just listening to Fox News. And again, I say this over and over. You should be listening to the opposite of what you are just to be able to get different perspectives. You should be listening to both ends of the spectrum, because I feel like somewhere in the middle between one party and another, if you split the difference, that's probably where you need to be. I don't know. I'm just beside myself with how people suddenly hate this country and act like it's such a bad country. And we're complaining about things that we never, ever, ever had a problem with until Biden came along, until the Democrats came along and started making up stuff and stirring the pot and poking the bear. Why would you be on board with a group of people that are intentionally, people, wake up, hello, is this thing on? Hello, is this thing on? The Democratic Party is intentionally trying to eye off the ball over so many things that are actually worth being upset about. And you're falling for it because you're an idiot. I'm sorry, but I'm just going to say it. If you are falling for the stuff that is coming out of a Democrat's mouth, one of anybody's mouth, a Republican or Democrat, if you're not doing your own research, if you're falling for things that people say just because they say it and you're not doing your own research, whether you're Democrat, Republican, it doesn't matter. Whether you're a man or woman, black, white, red, it doesn't matter. Do your research. Do actual research. By research, I don't mean get on TikTok. TikTok is not facts. The media right now is not facts. You don't get on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook to get your news, people. Come on. We're just getting dumber and dumber and dumber by the second. We're just getting stupid. It's insane. It's insane how absolutely idiotic we have all become. A bunch of sheep. It's sad. It's pathetic. I'm scared. I'm worried. Anyway, I just had to get that out. I've never felt more patriotic right now in the sense that I want to shout from the rooftops that this country is so amazing, or at least was. It was so amazing that people risked their lives. People still do risk their lives to come to this country, unless you're from Mexico, in which case you can just tootle on over because our borders are apparently open like a whore's legs, just spread wide open like a hoochie mama's legs. Sorry, I know I'm being graphic today, but I'm pissed. I'm so annoyed right now with the level of I can't stand how much people are hating on our country. We have the most amazing country in the world to where people look up to us to help them when there is a natural disaster. They look up to us to help them when they need someone to fight their battles. I'm getting real sick and tired of other countries acting like they think we're pieces of crap until they need our assistance, until they need our money, until they need our military. Then suddenly it's, oh, America, we need you. America, we need you. Well, fuck you. What have you done for us? What have you done for us other than spew hate and say how much you can't stand us until you need our money or our time and energy? We don't need our young men and women to die for your cause, all while you say you hate us. Screw you. If you hate us, then leave us the hell alone. Mind your business, because clearly your country's not doing so hot or you wouldn't need our assistance. If your country was so freaking great, then why is it that you're asking for our help? So clean out your own skeletons before you come harassing America and acting like we're such crapheads and we're such terrible humans when most people risk their lives to come to this country. Why do people risk their lives to come to this country? Because it's amazing. And that's what pisses me off the most is that it's amazing, but well, it was amazing. It was amazing until Obama and Biden ruined it. Trump had it going on. Whether you like his personality, not a fan of his personality, not a fan of him, but he did a great job as president. I always say this all the time and people think it's crappy, but I don't care. Clinton, getting his wiener sucked by Monica. Who the hell cares? That has nothing whatsoever to do with how he was as a president. Nothing whatsoever. It has to do with him being a crappy husband, and Hillary should have a problem with that. Hillary should absolutely have a problem with that. But that has nothing to do with how he is as a president. Just like Donald Trump may be not everyone's cup of tea in the sense that sometimes he runs his mouth. Sometimes he says things that are probably better left unsaid. But he had this country running very well. He had this country running incredibly well. And now we have, sadly, someone that should be very much in a nursing home, very much should be holy shit, these people are really, really, really flying by so fast. Oh my God. Oh my God. Holy hell. Okay. Anyway, he needs to be in a nursing home. He needs to have his feet up and relaxing because the man literally can't form sentences. It's just either can our press secretary, either can 98% of the Biden administration. Harris cannot. She that voice, that I don't know. I can't do it. Her cackling. That woman is, I think, on drugs. She's just blissfully ignorant and unaware of anything going on. Her and Biden are just living in la la land. We're just a joke. When did America become the laughing stock of the world? And when did we not care? And when did we get so bored that we had to make up shit? God, this administration is just gross. I'm so grossed out by this administration and by people that are still stupid enough Stupid. I am going to say stupid. I'm going to say stupid. If you think that Biden is doing a good job, you are mentally disturbed. You are. You are genuinely, you need to get your head checked. Because facts, actual statistics, actual facts, not my opinion, actual facts tell you that the Biden administration has not been doing a good job. I go by logic and facts. I don't go by my feelings. I mean, feelings are your feelings. You're entitled to them. You can feel however you want. But facts are different. Data is different. And the fact remains that Obama, dear old Obama, who considers himself only black, which is a complete horrendous disrespect to his white family. So he is not the first black president. No. He is the first half black, half white president. Just like Halle Berry is not the first black woman to win an award. She has a white mother. And if I were her mother, I'd be incredibly hurt that she's not acknowledging her white side. But the facts and the statistics are that Trump had this country in top shape. And Biden has run this country to the ground. Those are facts, whether you like them or not, whether you like Biden because you, for whatever reason, think Biden is great. That's great. You can like Biden all you want. But the facts are he's a terrible president, just like Obama, just like Clinton, just like almost every single Democratic president we've ever had has been the shittiest president in the world. Who cares if you want to have a drink with him? Who cares if I hear one more person say, well, Obama, I like his personality. Who fucking cares? We don't need a personality to run this country. There's a lot of people I like the personality of, but they don't need to run this country. There's a difference. We're so wrapped up in looks. Everything is social media. We don't talk to anybody anymore. We don't read facts anymore. We don't read a book anymore. We don't read anymore. I don't even know if people know how to read. We certainly don't know how to tell time. We don't know how to write anymore or spell anymore or have grammar or form sentences anymore because everything is done for us on texting and on the computer, and it corrects our grammar, it corrects our spelling, it corrects everything for us so we can be idiots. We're just a bunch of happy idiots, unhappy, actually, idiots. So that's what's on my mind. What's been consuming me is my mom's death and the state of America right now and how it is just an absolute shit show. And people should be very, very, very scared. It's not funny. It is absolutely not funny. It's horrific, the state of this country right now. It's horrific. It's scary. And if a Democrat wins in 24, I wish I had the means to move, although I don't know what country I'd go to because kind of everybody is a shit show right now, if you ask me. I don't want to go to a socialist country and I don't want to go to a communist country. So I don't know where that leads me right now. I don't know what country I would go to. I'm not moving to Canada. Hell no. I'm not paying 60% in taxes. Not going to Australia. They're a shit show too. Not going to the UK. I don't know where I would even go, to be honest. I'm not sure. But there's a lot of places I'd like to go to Australia to visit. I would like to go to Canada to visit. Actually, I wouldn't. It's too cold and I'm not a fan. But it's pretty. It does look very, very pretty. But I don't want to live there or visit. I've already visited Canada many times. California is kind of like Canada. I mean, yeah, Canada and California are sort of the same to me, but at any rate, I don't know, man. I just don't know what country is worth moving to. Everybody's kind of a shit show right now. I felt like America was kind of the last frontier. I felt like we were kind of the last free country, and now we're not. So that's what's been on my mind. Depressing, I guess. I know. I'm sorry. I know I'm being graphic and rude and I'm hating on Californians and I'm just being obnoxious and I'm sorry, but that's where I'm at today. So at any rate, I think we all need some work, and we all need to chill out and realize what's important. What is important is our family. What's important is our health. What's important is our safety, our mental health, and our friends. What is important is to help one another, help each other, be there for each other. Not hating on each other, not trying to tattle on each other, not make up shit to be pissed off about, not trying to accuse people and point fingers and have witch hunts. That's what everybody wants to do, is just get everybody fired, get everybody in trouble. It's like we're a bunch of little kids and little siblings going, he did that, mommy, he did that. Oh my God, shut up. Just shut up. Honestly, everybody shut the fuck up. Focus on being happy. Focus on being appreciative. Focus on the sunshine, the clouds, the rain, taking a breath. The fact that you woke up and you took a breath. Focus on that. Focus on the fact that you're breathing. And if you have food at all, be happy. If you have friends and family, be happy. If you have a place to live, be happy. Otherwise, shut up. Honestly, no one wants to hear it anymore. It's old. Get a life. Honestly, get a life. Go out and help others. Go out and get a job. If you don't have a job, get a job. Get a job. Earn your money. Make a difference. Go pass bills. Go pass laws. If you're pissed, if you don't think the world is how it should be, go do something about it. Go do something about it. Stop complaining. Stop whining. Stop bitching. That does nothing. Stop posting things on social media as if that somehow contributes to the world. It doesn't. You're not contributing. You're being annoying. And you're making people not like you. Stop being a drain on society. Don't be a drain, please. Gosh. Anyway, I'm sorry. I know I'm being rude. I'm just so over it right now, but okay, I'm done. I'm done now. I know this was a big old rant, but I had to get it off my chest because that's what's been keeping me up. That has been keeping me up at night. Just the entitled, lazy, ridiculous people that are making stuff up to complain about. All right. So on that happy, lovely note, I'm going to leave you with that and hope that we can all find something to be grateful, something that we can be appreciative, and that we can go help somebody. Go out and help somebody. Go out and make a difference. Thank you for listening to episode 57 of the Ramblings of an Insomniac. I am Courtney Perry. Until next time.